The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jayden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jayden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like,
Stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard.
We were going to be very diligent on his return to play and make sure we didn't miss any steps. So we're going to be smart, not just fast. And player wants to do everything all the time. That's who he is as a competitor, which I love. But that's how we'll roll. So take all your questions, going from here.
So just to be clear, Jayden will not play Sunday.
Correct.
Okay.
Be honest, your man Juan Gotti hit out in the world, but I had to come in and drop this quick news drop. So the Washington Commanders have officially announced that Marcus Mariota will be starting on Sunday in replace of Jayden Daniels, and that's what I wanted to start from the beginning. Honestly speaking, I felt like Mariota has shown over the course of his year, and especially the tenure here in Washington, that in a pinch, you need him to come in. He's able to do it. Of course, we know we want Jayden Daniels out there. We want Fab to play every game, but at the end of the day, his future is more important than just one game. I'm sure had this been a late season game, had it been a playoff game, potentially even Super Bowl game, maybe Jayden Daniels would have given it a shot to push and go, as he was limited today in practice. So that shows signs for the future that this is an injury that probably isn't, season lingering, hopefully or not. But I agree with this approach, man. Let Mariota go out there and play. He can handle this offense. I promise you he can. I don't think we would expect anything different in terms of the offense and how it looks. Mariota showed last year versus the Panthers came in. I get it's the Panthers, but it's the Raiders. Have y'all seen their secondary? Like Caillou Blue Kelly, a guy that didn't even make our practice squad, is one of their starting corners, nickel to be exact. And Eric Stokes is one of their outside starting corners. Like, this secondary is food, man. This Raiders team has to travel across the country. And the time difference, they're on a short week after playing a Monday night game against the Chargers. Like, I'm super confident, man. I really feel like this game is going to be the game to get Washington back on track. And think about it like this. I know the feeling is a little bit different than last year as this loud truck passes me. I'm sorry about that, but the feeling is different than last year because last year we lost. We started 0-1. But we won week 2 versus the Giants. We were 1-1, and that started our win streak. Why can't it be the same for this time around, right? We won first game, we lost second game, we're 1-1. Why can't we win off 5-6 straight? Why can't this be the turning point of our season? I think it can. And I know I may get some slack for this because I love Jayden Daniels and I know he's the franchise and whatnot, but I almost feel more comfortable with Mariota in this spot because I feel like he's going to actually target Terry McLaurin. I think Terry McLaurin and Marcus Mariota have better chemistry than Jayden Daniels. That may be a hot take, but I think at this point that is true. And you want to.
Before we get any further into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, SeatGeek. If you're trying to go to a game, concert, or any live event, SeatGeek is the place to go. I actually got my tickets for week 1 against the New York Giants using SeatGeek, and honestly, I use it for all my event purchases. What I love about SeatGeek is how simple it is to find the best deals. They rate every seat on a scale from green to red. Green means you're getting a great deal. Red means it's a little overpriced. That way you know you're buying with confidence and getting your money's worth. Plus, they even offer protection ticket plans so you don't have to worry about your tickets getting lost or stolen. And the best part about it all is they're hooking y'all up with the code. Use Juan Gotti at checkout and you'll get 10% off your first purchase. Again, use code Juan Gotti at checkout to get 10% off your first purchase.
I don't know why that may be so, because not saying Jayden Daniels is wrong for how he approaches the offense, but JD5 plays within the offense in terms of he's like, the play is going to dictate who gets it, right? But in the sense of Mariota, he's a guy that's like, hey, I got my number one guy. I get this defense maybe tailored towards him or whatever may have you, and I get this offense is for opening with certain players and whatnot. It may not only be for 17, but at the end of the day, when you have a number one dog out there, I don't care what the play is for and who it's for. You always got to look for 17, and I think that's what Mariota's going to do. Right? You look at every other team's quarterback that has a star receiver, whether it's Jamar Chase and it's Justin Jefferson. I don't care what that play design is for. It's going to always end up with me looking for 18, looking for 1, looking for 17 in our case. In Nico Collins' case for C.J. Stroud, always going to look for him, whether the play is set up for him or not. And I think Mariota is going to do that. I think Mariota's legs at this point of his career are still pretty good. Again, busted through the line last year against the Cowboys for a huge read option run that ultimately helped us set up us to win this game. So if you ask your man Juan Gotti how I'm feeling, I'm still very confident in this team and this game. And I was all for benching JD5 for 1 game. Don't force him out there just because you want him to play. If he's not right, if you think 1 week is going to help him, do it. And I think it is, because we didn't play until, last Thursday. He gets this whole week off, and he was limited today. He'll be fine, man. He'll be fine. And in worst case scenario, he has to miss next week's game. And that's fine, too. I think we're able to stand without JD5 for 2 weeks again. These are 2 good opponents we're facing. But I promise you, Marcus Mariota is able to get it done, man. He's shown me time and time again, even with the Raiders, even with the team, other teams that he's been with, Atlanta, he's able to come in a pinch and get you some victories. That's all we need. We don't need him to play the whole season. We don't need him to play 15 games. We just need him to come in for this 1 game and maybe the second game. And it's so funny that these are 2 revenge games for Marcus Mariota, so it wouldn't even surprise me if these are 2 of his best games that he's ever had in his career. I'm behind Mariota. I'm behind his decision to not start Jayden Daniels because his future is what's important instead of just 1 game. And I know Mariota going to be able to get it done. I promise you, this offense ain't going to look no different than what it did with Jayden Daniels. And we're going to actually try to establish the run this week as well with Bill Murray being RB1 announced. So, look, my confidence is up there. Y'all saw that they tried to say the Raiders was going to beat us 38-9 on a prediction show. I'm like, what are we talking about, man? And I know this team's going to handle business. We faced some adversity early on with injuries, with a bad loss. We responded well to adversity last year, so I don't expect it to be no different this year. Like, we're good, man. We're good, and I can't wait to see how we look on Sunday with Mariota at the helm. I'll be live for the game. You know, I'm going to be live post-game as well. You can call in to the number, 240-804-7327. And, yeah, man, I'm ready to rock and roll. But there you have it. Marcus Mariota, starting quarterback Sunday. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a laundry.